This tutorial is designed to instruct principals on how to complete and submit a final PPfT SLO verification form at the end of the school year after a teacher has already submitted a final SLO submission form for their SLO. To begin, open up any internet browser, enter SLO/ into the address bar, and click Enter. If you are on the Education Network in Austin ISD, then you should be directed to a login screen for the SLO database. Use your AISD username and password to log in. If you are not on the Education Network, then you will need to enter the URL address for the SLO database into the address bar instead. Next, you will be redirected to a school level landing page. Click on the appropriate school level that you work with. This will direct you to the main SLO database page where you can view your school's PPfT appraisal SLOs, as well as REACH SLOs if you are also at a REACH campus. Find a teacher that you would like to work with and click on the blue triangle next to their name. This will open up their SLO list. Click on the blue triangle next to the PPfT appraisal SLO. Now click on the PPfT appraisal SLO verification link that shows that the teacher has submitted it for approval. You are now looking at the final SLO submission page that was completed by the teacher. Begin by reviewing the teacher's information, student growth target, actual student growth percentage achieved, and teacher comments. It appears that this teacher had 71% of her class meet their individual growth targets. However, she has requested an exemption for one of her students based on attendance issues. Exemptions are strictly an appraiser decision. However, please set standards on your campus as to when an exemption should be proposed. In this situation, the student has missed 53 school days, including 3 straight weeks during the post-assessment window. In this situation, as the appraiser, you may already know that this teacher has reported this student to ECST for the same attendance issues. Before making any exemption decisions, be sure to review the attachments first. To find the attachments, scroll to the bottom of the form and click on the uploaded attachments, which only includes a final completed SLO spreadsheet. Start by opening up the spreadsheet and reviewing the student's performance. Next, on the spreadsheet, look at the specific student from the exemption request. If you approve the exemption based on the information given, then you will need to enter a WD in the post-test column of the spreadsheet. This will turn his row white and automatically remove him from the total number of students in the roster. The SLO results started with 10 out of 14 students achieving their goals for a total of 71%. For this example, if the exemption is approved with a WD entered in the post-test column, the results will now change to 10 out of 13 students achieving their goals for a total of 77%. Most spreadsheets already have this percentage calculated in the yellow box on the top right-hand corner. If the teacher has not used a formulated SLO spreadsheet, then with a calculator, take the number of students who met their individual growth targets and divide it by the total number of students on the SLO. As an appraiser, you will not have to save or upload anything onto the final SLO submission form. Back on the submission form, if you have noticed something that the teacher has forgotten, you have the option to click on the Appraiser Reset Verification Draft button. Be sure to inform the teacher of what revisions must be made. If no revisions are necessary, you are now ready to complete your part in the SLO verification form. Click the Edit button on the top left-hand corner, which will allow you to complete the principal section of the final PPfT Appraisal SLO verification form. Select the percentage number 77 from the drop-down menu for the actual student growth percentage achieved. In the Appraiser Comments box, indicate whether exemption requests were approved or denied, for which students and why. Please be as specific as possible with your comments. Just below, check the box to indicate that you have looked at all attachments, met with the teacher, and verified the percentage achieved. You can now click on the Appraiser Submit Verification button on the top left-hand corner of the page to complete your submission. Last, on the SLO database, you will be able to see that the SLO verification form for the SLO has now been principal verified. This has been a tutorial on how an appraiser can complete the final PPfT SLO verification form.